you got some first team reps today. How was that? Did you expect to get in there?
We have a pretty good rotation going right now, just giving some guys some different opportunities to get out there and compete. One of the things is just every time you get on the field, Coach Rebs and Coach Barry have been talking about 1% better each day. Every day, as a defense, we're going to focus on the little things, do the little things better than any other team in the country. Whether it's a first team rep, a second team rep, or a third team rep, we harp on it every play. So, always gracious, but again, it's another opportunity to go out there and compete.
Hey, Lukas, you feel you want to get the edge stuff down first before they start thinking about, getting you on the line or moving you around at all?
We've started to get, some of that installed. Right now it's a learning curve, it's a learning process, just figuring out the playbook. Coming in from, college, you have about a couple months, we're sitting here, I think, 43 days from game day in week 1, and obviously we have preseason coming up pretty quick. But right now, just focusing on learning the in and outs of playing the outside linebacker position, and as I get more comfortable, we'll start to see myself bump in and out and play a little more of that inside technique.
Did you know you're going to get some first team reps coming into the day, or was that like on the field, this type of thing?
It was on the field. I think it's just you go in there, when just a rotation.
You got one of the top 5 edge rushers in the league in the locker next to you.
Yep.
How have you been kind of trying to pick RG's brain these first couple of days?
It's been awesome. RG especially. He's been great in the film room, as a guy that we can't really, watch and model on the field right now until he gets back. More than anything, it's great just to see how he attacks the offseason, how he attacks his regiment in terms of returning. In the film room, he's very smart, gives us, great tips that he's learned, the experience. Experience is huge in this game. Every time you get a snap, you learn something, you figure something out. And, guys like Preston, guys like Rashan, just picking their mind and trying to gain some experience from them just by talking to them and, looking at the way they break down and watch film.
This is what Coach LaFleur this morning was asked about you. You're working hard. He told us not to make a big deal out of where you're taking reps, and obviously we all noticed you're taking first team reps. But he said the real evaluation will probably come when the pads come on. You'll be able to see more then. So what are you eager to show once you put pads on next week?
When the pads come on, that's real football. But I'm excited to get out there, give a little pop in my play, play with a little more violence, be able to get off the ball and show my true style of play.
Some violence today. I think knocked Josiah back about 10 yards. You almost put Tyler in his mouth.
A little bit, yeah.
You noticed?
Yep.
Do plays like that kind of give you a confidence boost? Like, yeah, I can hang.
It's just it's the expectation. I expect, I'm a little selfish. I want to try to make every play. I know it's a team sport, and I'm rooting for everyone on the, everyone on the field to go make that play. But every play, I'm out there trying to go get the ball and make a play.
Along with the pads, I guess, especially in moments like that, is it like, oh, I wish I could go 100% at them and like finish it through?
Something I've kind of learned coming into this is, this is a lot longer season than in college. In totality, you count preseason, you're looking at 20 games plus, postseason versus, annually in college, you're looking at, 10, 11 games at a maximum. So I think this is a good build-up period. You learn the play system. It's a little slower tempo, coming into a new defense. And then, as you slowly build that confidence, you ramp up the play, throw the pads on, and you get into some real football. So I think there's a process in place, and I think it's necessary and it's good to kind of develop the guys to be ready for game day.
Is Joe Barry, his style, is that similar type of coaching that you've had in the past, or is he, kind of a brand new, type of coach to get you going?
I think so. Coming from Iowa, we always harp on effort. Every play, we got 11 guys around the ball. We swarm to the football. Same things that Coach Barry harps on, just coming out every play, giving full effort, swarming the ball, being very fundamentally sound, executing technique, and then if he can do that, we should be all right.
Do you think the faster you progress could allow them to get Gary some extra time to get ready, if you're ready quick to go week 1?
That's the goal. That's the goal.
Joe Barry's defense, did you go back and watch any of last year's tape, or did you kind of want to come in fresh and just see what he did this whole season?
Of course, yeah. I mean, I think the best way to prepare yourself is, like I've mentioned, watching Rashan and Preston and JJ and some of the other guys in the room, just seeing how they play in this defense. And there's no one better to watch than the guys in front of you, the guys that have been through it, the guys that do it, excuse me, week in and week out. And especially week 1, we got Chicago. I watched a Chicago game. I watched a few other games. And it's just exciting to be able to understand the calls, put myself into play, and then, hopefully when it comes game day, I'll be able to do that same thing.
Lukas, one word that sticks out about you, talk to your coach around the locker room, is that you're just simply a worker. How nice is it to hear that your teammates, your coach, they all really acknowledge your work?
I think that's what I try to do to separate myself. It's a first in, first out, or last out mentality, excuse me. When I get in the morning, you go in, I start the day, preparing my body, stretching, hot tub. Just really when you're in meetings, you lock in, you still have your fun, you work out with a purpose, you get on the field, you get your work done. And then you get home, you turn on the film, and that's what camp's all about right now. It's long days, we're in here early in the morning and leaving late at night, but that's what this is all about. I think work ethic is what's going to separate you in this game, and we're professionals. Everyone's great in this league, but you got to do the extra stuff to separate yourself if you want to be a great.
With a lot of talented players in this locker room, what are you specifically trying to bring to this team?
I just want to be an additional piece that can come in there and be a game changer. I think we have a great group of guys. I think we're going to have a really talented defense. I'm really excited for the guys, and I'm just happy to be a part of that.
First one in, last one out. Have you had any life outside of Lambeau Field and outside these facilities? Do you feel like at home in Green Bay?
I've eaten at one restaurant outside the facility, so if that says enough. I want if I'm pronouncing it right, it was Play Bistro, and which was I got the pasta, which was pretty good. So haven't had too much time to explore, but I'm sure the time will come, and I'm excited to see around the place. But right now this is camp, kind of on lockdown. But again, this is what I'm here for. I'm here to play football, and I couldn't be happier.
Are you ready for the off day tomorrow?
I am.
You try to rest two tomorrow?
I think there's a fight going on tonight,
yeah.
So I'll have to. Everyone's been talking about it, so I actually don't know too much about it, but I'll have to maybe throw it on and see what's going on about that.
And I know you're a young guy, but what type of leadership are you trying to bring to this team? Even though you're a rookie, there's a lot of guys in this locker room that are, looking around, knowing this is a new system. What type of leadership are you looking to bring to this team?
I think just at this level, especially, being professionals, you gain your respect by putting in the work. If I'm a guy like you mentioned before, if I'm a guy that comes in, I do my work, I study hard, I'm dependable on the field. I think that's all you can ask for in terms of leadership. Just being a guy that your teammates trust, your coaches trust, you're dependable on the field, and you're going to go out and they know you're going to do the job.
Can you expand more on first one in, last one out? Has that always been the type of player you are?
I believe so. It's something I've had from I'm little. I was a hockey kid. I would show up to the rink a couple hours early. The big thing in hockey is you tape your stick before every single practice. So I'd be in there, learning different ways to tape my stick, warming up, and then just being the last one out. It's just a good feeling. Hearing the crickets, knowing you're the last one, you put a good day's of work in.
Do any of the vets have you on rookie duty yet? In any way?
Yeah, we had some snack duty. I had to go get some snacks. And carrying helmets post practice, but I'm loving it. It's all part of it, and I'm sure one day I'll be on the opposite end of that. So.
Are there that many different tactics to taping the stick?
You'd be surprised. You can tape the whole stick. You can you tape the bottom and the top. So like the handle, some guys have like a crisscross, or you go like halfway down the stick, or a few inches down. Versus on the blade, you can do like half the blade or the full blade, or like a crisscross. So you got to wax it. There's more that goes into it than you think.
Lukas, you seem like you're still into hockey a little bit. One, are you a Blackhawks fan? And two, is there a clause in your contract that tells you to stay off skates now?
Yeah, I think I'm probably going to stay off the skates for a little bit. But hopefully when I'm done one day, I'll be able to play in a beer league or something, and go play with some of the guys I know, especially around here. It's up in Wisconsin, hockey's a big sport, so maybe I'll find some guys that share the same love of it, and we can get out there and shoot the puck around.
There's a lot of beer here too.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
I know it's just one day and everything, but just some first team reps, especially in 2 minutes.
Yep.
What does that mean anything to you as far as your ascension through 4 days?
As I mentioned before, it's just the rotation we have, throwing guys out there, giving them a chance to compete and an opportunity. So far we've kind of, Rev just says, Coach Rebovich, our outside linebacker coach, is stay at his hip, and when a guy's ready to go out, just make sure you're ready, and every time you get that opportunity, make it a good one. So to me, it doesn't mean anything, first, second, third team reps, they're all valuable opportunities to go out there and learn.